that.
Now, research shows that dental disease is one of the most commonly diagnosed health problems in both cats and dogs.
But when it comes to cleaning your pet's teeth and keeping their mouths healthy, do you know what you're doing? Well, Dr. Scott is here with all the advice. Mango's here.
He is.
I bet he's been practising all week to do this moment.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're definitely going to brush some teeth today.
Hey, let's
So
do
I think
it.
this is probably one of the main things that's overlooked by pet owners, isn't it? I know I do.
100%. I think the mouth of our pets is the least examined part of their entire body. I think because, of course, there's teeth in it and people are a little bit nervous about how to open their pet's mouth. But as a result, they can really suffer just because people are just simply unaware of the conditions that are going on in there.
So we're always taught, aren't we? They're always licking their knackers, and you're like, oh God, you know, you don't even necessarily want to put your face down there, do you? So it's true.
So sometimes the breath on some of these dogs is absolutely awful. Would that be a sign that maybe there's an issue with the teeth?
Yeah, it's good to say, actually. It's the symptom that you don't see. It's the one that you smell. And bad breath is a very good sign that potentially they are harbouring a lot of bacteria in their mouth. So the bacteria lives along the gum line because of gingivitis, inflammation of the gums. Yeah, but also they accumulate, plaque becomes tartar, it's calcified, and it makes little houses, doesn't it, Mango, for bacteria to live in. And then the bacteria lead to the smell, and then the smell causes the bad breath. Do you want another treat?
He loves you so much. He's such a lovely dog.
He is. He's a beautiful chap, and he does love his dental chews, don't you, Matt?
Does he like having his teeth brushed?
He does. So, like, it's something that we do every day, and it's something I think that many pet owners don't do. So we know as veterinary professionals that about 70% of every dog and cat over the age of 3 years is suffering with some type of dental disease. So whether that's gingivitis, whether that's tartar buildup, whether it's loose teeth, or even the fact that they might need to lose some. It's a very common illness, but actually very few owners would even try to clean teeth. Now, cats, I appreciate it, because cats are handfuls, and I think, Derms, I don't know if you'd ever been able to make that possible with your cats.
We tried early doors.
Yeah.
And we were like, that is a vet thing.
It is very tricky, and so sometimes,
you check them.
Yeah, good. And then relying on there's a cat you can see there. So you can see, if you look very closely, there's a bright pink along the gum line at those carnassials, those big molars at the back. That's gingivitis. And then associated, the yellowish, brownish discharge, that's tartar, so that's calcified plaque. And once it's at that stage, you can't brush it off. So that's when you need to get the vet to do it. But the challenge with us doing it is we do need to do it under anaesthetic, because if it was you guys and I said, guys, I need to sort your teeth out, I'm going to give you some local anaesthetic, you just sit there and go, OK, Dr. Scott, he's giving me a local anaesthetic to help me. With pets, you can't communicate that way. So we need to give them a general anaesthetic in order to do anything, even if it's just scaling and polishing.
And that's costly as well, isn't it?
It certainly can be. Well, it certainly ramps up the cost just simply because that would be something, the anaesthetic, that you wouldn't as a human have to pay for. So you're not used to that being part of a dental charge. Sure. But we have to do it as routine when we're cleaning their teeth.
To make sure your insurance is covered on that.
Absolutely, yeah. But although in some cases dental disease is classed as a preventative measure, so it may not even be covered by your insurance. So that's why it's so important to get ahead of it with things like brushing. Yeah.
So when should you start something like this? Should you start it when it's a puppy, so they get used to you being around their mouth?
That's it. There's so often, Al, when people come into my practice and I'm like, OK, so, have you had a look in his teeth? Like, oh, no, he won't let me do that. I'm like, well, how do you expect him to let me?
Yeah, exactly.
If you have not done the work at home, then it's going to be very difficult as a vet to even help guide you on that front. But what it's all about is just to I always say, to mess with your dog and your cat. Yes. Get them used to being examined from top to tail, get them comfortable with being felt and played with. But yeah, like we can see with Mango there, you're just lifting up those gums. It's very easy.
Oh, he's got a lovely set of gnashes, hasn't he?
He does. And then you're sort of pushing back the gum at the back there to be able to... That looks gross. That is really quite disgusting. Sorry, viewers.
Enjoy your breakfast.
People are over the moon.
I'm done. But it's just a very easy thing to do. You're looking there, so you can see canines at the front, premolars, molars, and you've got incisors there. And then on the other side as well.
Has he got nice breath?
Well, I think he does.
Oh, he has got nice breath.
And now, with that chew, minty fresh.
Lovely.
So,
smells of dog, but a nice dog.
Nice dog.
What I mean? It's not really terrible breath. So well done, Dr. Scott.
Thank you so much.
For brushing his teeth.
And Scotty, this is good. It's interesting because it can harbour more serious stuff, can't it?
Absolutely. So when the tartar builds up in the mouth consistently, then what your dog is doing is absorbing mouthfuls of bacteria every single day, and that can really impact on their general health. Not only can it cause liver and kidney dysfunction or even damage, but it can lead to really significant issues in the heart itself. So it can be life-threatening.
Both cats and dogs?
Both cats and dogs, absolutely. And because you don't open the mouth, you don't know it's happening, but all the while, you can imagine the impact that's having on their system. So I can't tell you how important it is to keep their teeth clean, is it? And also for Daddy's nose.
Yeah. All right, then. Let's get to it.
Can we just say you can't use human toothpaste, can you?
Oh, thanks for bringing that up. Absolutely no. Human toothpaste contains xylitol, which is an artificial sweetener. In dogs, it's toxic because it tricks the body into thinking that they've consumed sugar, and so as a result they get hypoglycemia and they can have shock and seizures and die. And so absolutely no human toothpaste. That's why you want to use doggy toothpaste and cat toothpaste. They come in tremendous flavours, including beef, fish and chicken flavours. So don't mix them up with your own toothpaste, but they won't cause the problem.
How rank does fish... I mean, I love fish, but fish toothpaste in the morning.
Just, yeah.
Go on then, let's do it. How hard is this?
Right, so first off, guys, we're going to start with just this. Don't get this confused with other things in the house. This is a finger brush, and it basically allows you just to put it into their mouth. Yeah, thimble, and it allows you to rub. So the way you start with your dog... Mango, look at this. You've got ants in your pants today, haven't you? Is this the same memo
with cats, by the way?
So you just want to offer them a little bit of the toothpaste and see, are you interested in that?
He's not having it today.
No. But I'm going to rub... I'm persevering.
Dad, just give me more treats.
Yeah, so you start off by just getting them to lick it and to taste it, you see. Toothpaste. And just because these toothpastes, they have active enzymes in them, which actually helps to break down the tartar and kill off the bacteria. So even just offering it to them helps. Okay. But then what you're doing is you're just introducing it and just rubbing a little bit, like that.
Oh, look at Scott,
he's on it. And then you go down like that, you see.
That's so good.
Circular motions. So it's just a few seconds to start with. Good boy. That's
actually smells lovely.
Yeah, a few seconds to start with, and then you build up, but 1 to 2 minutes. Okay, in those mouths, the way you go, and honestly, this is not only beneficial to their health, but to your wallet as well. You know, you don't want to have to go to the vet and have your dog's teeth scaled and polished if they can be prevented by simply just brushing. And you can then move on to sort of these interesting contraptions. They're quite long, they're double-headed, you see, and so then you pop it into the mouth and then you're sort of getting both sides as you're doing it. There you go, let me show everyone. Be a good boy. He is on national television, so we've got to forgive him, but you can see, like that. Very easy, straightforward.
Do you know what? He's doing really good.
He's doing really well, because if I did that to my cats, my arms...
You get savaged. Yes, no, I understand.
I've just been lacerated now. So... Can we do it with cats?
Absolutely, you can. Yes, but what I would say is that maybe he's drinking. He's thirsty. Sorry, everyone. You can get powders as well, so you can actually put the powder onto their food. And
it's like get that toothpaste out of it.
It's like and spit. But yeah, so you can use powders and things for cats as well. But as I said, like
where do you put them? Like on the teeth?
So put it on their food and then they eat it, so they eat through it. Yes, or you can get special foods as well, which when they eat it, it actually cleans their teeth.
What is that? The larger kibble?
Yeah, generally. And what they do is they make it so the fibres are all running in one direction, so when they chew through it, you can see it's abrasive, rubs off the tartar.
Nice.
Yeah.
God, he's absolutely caning that water.
He was so thirsty, bless him.
You know what? Dr. Scott, your pat's dehydrated.
I'm sorry.
That's the worst toothpaste I've ever had. Thank you, Dr. Scott. So, get on brushing your dogs.
I've got it down here. I've got Ali's birthday on the 5th and a lovely picture of you.
You've got to do your
And then on top, I've got cat toothpaste.
Very good. It's an eclectic shopping list.
Don't throw that away, all right, everyone? Lovely stuff. Thanks, Scott.